Call of Duty. I understand Call of Duty's a grind. I don't mind it, but when you got a very small window for you to level up to 100 tiers, well, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that noticed this, but it takes a lot to level up a tier. Like, I can play 4 non-stop games of Hot Pursuit right now on Call of Duty, and I will get absolutely nothing but, like, I might be able to level up 2 tiers at the end of the day. And like I said, I'm not the only one that realizes it takes over 100 hours to level up 10 tiers. I am pretty sure I'm not the only one. To the point to where I don't want to play the Call of Duty games hardly anymore. Because, one, if they do put a way to not buy supply drops and still get the weapons, you still have to grind a lot. Like, I can, if they actually, between operations, had 6 months of non-stop ability to play so we can get to 100 tiers before the next, update comes out, or operations, at least there's a chance I could complete it. But, no, there's not. They give you at least, like, not even a month before they're like, okay, new operations coming out. And honestly, I missed out on the SWAT assault rifle from Absolute Zero. Because even though I took full advantage of the double XP weekend, or double Metro weekend, and played Blackout a crap ton, I was still at least an 85 at tier 85. And then, boom, I can't get it no more. Because even if I did buy all the reserve packs, period, that there was to offer, I still wouldn't get it until $1,000 after. Like, at some point after I until I waste that much money, I'm not getting it. Any of the new people realize that Call of Duty used to be the shit back in the day. I used to be able to go on Modern Warfare 2 and have a blast. Alright, I still do. And it's pretty bad when an old-ass game like Modern Warfare 2 is funner than the new stuff. Activision is mishandling their game. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer stopped developing games for Activision and went to a different publisher. I would not be surprised. As a matter of fact, I'd be excited more than surprised, because Activision already got dropped by Bungie. Bungie pretty much is now a developer, period, of Destiny, or whatever the game is next that they decide to make. And I can't blame them, because a company like Activision, I supported at one point, because, hey, I understand these games ain't cheap. You just can't go out and make these games, especially with the engines that are running. I understand. Most of the people might not understand, but I do, because this stuff is high-grade equipment. I mean, Rockstar even has like a multi-million-dollar engine, which is what I'm playing right now. But that's besides the point. Right now, the subject is Activision needs to stop being like, oh, hey, this is $10. This is a $15 map pack, variety map pack, even though it's on a half-decade-old game. Modern Warfare Remastered. By all means, here's an example. The variety map pack for Modern Warfare Remastered shouldn't be $15. It should be like $3. Because right now I could go buy Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare for like, what, $2 at GameStop? And I'll have a funner experience on that, because it's still playable right now. Of course, you still get into the lobbies with modders and hackers, but that's besides the point. Nowadays, everything is modded. Everything is modded. Like, right now, I could go on GTA 5, destroy a whole lobby, and one motherfucker joins the lobby, and I can't kill him. Like, there's been several times where I'm sitting there, I'm shooting a guy in the chest, everyone else dies, but this guy, no, he doesn't want to die. But It's just at a point of time now. Not everybody in the world has the time to grind over 100 hours just to try to reach tier 100. Because I'm pretty sure it's over 100 hours. It took me a long time to get to 85, tier 85. Okay, and I had how many tiers? Screw it, I'm too trouble-minded right now to count 85 to 100. Alright, the point I'm trying to get across is I'm absolute done with Call of Duty. Like, if this year of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, because, I mean, it's already leaked, you know, stooped in the roots of Call of Duty history. Alright, they're obviously saying, hey, we're making the MW4, and we just literally said it right there, steeped in the Call of Duty roots history. Alright, so they're obviously talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare series. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, Black Ops is just as famous, but Call of Duty Modern Warfare is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 2 and 3. So they're looking to finish it with this new game. And I seriously do hope that they stop with the microtransactions, or at least give us an option to go to the Xbox or PlayStation store, whichever one it is we want to go to, and pay $3 for this weapon, like on Call of Duty Ghosts. Hell, on Call of Duty Ghosts, I remember there was a season pass. If you owned a season pass, whatever weapon was coming out in the next month, you got 30 days early access to it, because you were a season pass holder. All right. And I will tell you now, Call of Duty Ghosts is the best example for, you know, season pass holders and non-DLC, but you can still pay for camos and all that stuff, such, and weapons. Mainly weapons. All right, I don't care about cosmetics. Oh, my guy has a rainbow. Big deal. The only thing it's going to do is basically, if I'm trying to hide, it's going to say, hey, see that little grass patch right there? Yeah, you see those rainbows? That's an online player. That's what they're going to do. They're not making your gun shoot... They're not making your gun shoot 5% faster than without this perk. You know? No. But when you get a weapon in the game that shoots faster than any other weapon, it has high damage, low recoil, basically a laser gun, you're a god. That's what I'm saying. That's why they literally make these weapons. One, they make them god weapons, so the only way you can kill the person is with another one or get lucky and surprise them when they ain't paying attention. It's so that way, oh crap, this weapon kills players. It melts them. I'm going to buy that gun. So you go to supply drops and you put as much money as you can to get that weapon. Until you get that weapon, you're not going to stop. And this is where I like to say we're brainwashed in the Call of Duty community, because the people who pay for these supply drops don't understand. They're not going to get it until they go totally broke, and Activision knows full well. Matter of fact, they purposely make the chances of you getting these guns ridiculously high. You have more chances of getting a camo, a reticule, or something completely useless. So I'm going to say this once, and if you still buy supply drops, I'm just going to straight out call you stupid. I wouldn't put $2 on Call of Duty supply drops. I don't care what they name them, reserve packs, depot drops. I don't care. It's a supply drop. It's a gambling box that you have more chances of getting garbage than something that'll actually help you against another player with a godlike weapon. Forget that. I would rather go and pay for shark cards, because at least on here, the money you get off that shark cards is put in your bank account. And if you put $10 in every month... Wait, hold on. Let me go see the shark cards real quick so I can show you. A blocked scene, really? Sorry about that. I guess it won't let me go to the store so I can show you. But anyways, $84 gives you 2 million. Or hold on, no, let me see that again, just to confirm. Sorry, for $84 you get 8 million. So if I decide to put $84 down once a month, let's say I put $8 down now, or $84 down now, and $84 next month. That gives me about 16 million. All right, think about that. If I just keep putting $84 down once every month on this game, right now on GTA 5, at least I'll have a shit ton of money to do with whatever I want with in the game. Hell, with $16 million, I could probably buy everything in the game. Granted, I might go broke because, you know, I'm spending all that money on a game, or in the game, on 16 million, and there's things that cost 5 mil. Alright. And if you don't watch how you're handling your money when you're buying like a facility or something, yeah, trust me, that 16 million will go by quick. And this is where people judge me. Oh, you support money glitches. Well, yeah, I support money glitches. Do you realize how broken GTA 5's money system is? You don't realize.
Morse Mutual Insurance. I can do that.
Nobody realizes how expensive Rockstar's little money system is, or how little money you get. Now, I will tell you this much. It's not you don't get no $500 off of a mission. No, you don't. Don't get me wrong. But in a game where a jet costs $5 million, and you're only making let's say, okay, unless you're giving me 100,000, don't set a jet to 5 million. All right. Otherwise, I'm gonna do a glitch, and don't even dare ban me for it, or, you know, revert my money back because I did a money glitch because your economy system in this game is broken. And I'll tell you now, the reason I stopped playing Red Dead is because of the broken system. Not only that, you guys definitely broke your game. Your guys' system is broken on that game. I have completely wasted my time and my precious money on that game. And I will tell you now, I have no ill regrets. I have no regrets when I say this. I have none. Because it's the complete and God-honest truth. That you guys literally need help. I understand that you're a new gaming developing studio. I get it. Don't think for a second that I don't. That's one of my complaints right now. And I mean, I don't really care all that much. I really don't. Because I can get more money than that. I can get more money than that. I mean, I can use it with my money. But I'd be stupid. I mean, yeah, if there's something I really want in the game, you know, I'll do it. But I'm not going to spend like $100 on the game. 84, yeah, because it's under $100, and you know, every month I can make that much, and then some. All right, but enough about the complaining stuff in the game. But it's really time though to break down on the other stuff that's going on, like with your Red Dead stuff. On that game, it's completely embarrassing on how you handled the update. All right, and I understand why now. Because somebody got offended by your story mode stuff. Now, this is 2017, this is 2019 now. This is 2019 now. We got so many pussies. And I'm sorry about my crude mouth, but it's the truth. We got so many soft people that are so easily offended by this shit. If you're offended by it, then literally do everything you can to stop seeing this stuff. If you get notifications on YouTube from your favorite YouTuber, then I guess remove that YouTuber and stop watching their videos. If shit they do or say offend you, get over it. People are going to have opinions. People are going to have beliefs and all this shit. If you can't handle that, then it's your problem. It's not theirs. If you don't like it, don't make their life a living hell because of it. Rockstar, don't get me wrong, you're a great company, and there's some business practices I don't agree with, but I completely feel sorry for you right now. And I'm not meaning that in a bad way. I'm saying if there's anything I can help, I will help. Because you're a great company. Yeah, like I said, there are some kinks that, you know, I don't necessarily agree with, but nonetheless, you try your best to make a good game. And right now, with the lawsuits that you're dealing with, I don't think you have the proper time or money to be making fresh new updates to fix your game. Trust me, I fully understand it. But we as a community also don't want to feel like we wasted our $100. You know, it's bad that, you know, the games are expensive anyways. I mean, $60 for a brand new game, understandable. But when you spend $100 on the game, this is where it becomes controversial. Some might like what you're expressing, some might not. You know, again, it's $100. It ain't like it's $60, because, you know, I can make $60 too. Anybody can. Hell, I can do that by mowing lawns with my neighbors and stuff. Updates do need to be made, but I want you guys to win the court. That way you have the time and the money to be doing it. Because as it stands right now, people need to get off of Rockstar's backs. I understand that it's not, you know, that you guys want to play your Red Dead Redemption 2 copies. Great. But right now, Rockstar does not have the time right now to be catering. Alright? They have some issues that they need to have resolved right now with these offended little pansies. Alright, they are making Rockstar live through hell right now. Alright, and you as a community, the people who are griping at Rockstar, it's not their fault that some little wussy in the crowd got offended by their game. Alright, I hate people who are pansies and complain about everything. I even hate myself because I complain about some things, alright? Because it's stuff I could easily fix. But nonetheless, right now, that's a different subject for a different day. I'm tired of people nowadays getting offended over everything. Like, gee, no wonder why you don't live in your country. Because they got tired of you getting offended by their shit, too. Like, I've had people literally come up to me, how can you eat beef? Ugh, I'm straight vegan. And I'm like, that's great. But I understand one thing. I know that my body needs to have the nutrients out of meat to live. If you don't like that I'm eating a hamburger, get out of the United States, because I guarantee you I'm not the only American in the United States eating beef right now. My uncle eats beef. I'm not going to say his name. Everybody in my family and my friends, everybody eats meat. Alright? And I don't have a problem with vegans, but it's when, oh, why do you do this? I don't want you to eat this stuff. Well, I don't care what you want me to do. I'm going to eat it because I like it. There's the door if you don't like me eating meat. Help yourself. Alright, and that's what Rockstar is facing right now. Little pansies. And I'll tell you now. Alright, this is one of my last, like, real complaints, though. Alright, this is the last one right now, and then I'm done with the YouTube video, because I don't want to drag this out, and no one wants a long mile. No one wants a 10, 20-minute long rant. Crap, what was I going to say now? Damn. I actually had to think about that now. Damn it. What was the rant? Gonna be the last real complaint. Oh yeah. For the Mark II oppressor. Now, this is after you win your kind of lawsuit and everything else, because I want you guys to take your time and really, like, nerf some of the crap on the Mark II. And make a specific lobby on GTA. Alright? I am fully aware that a lot of people like destroying other people in PvP fights in GTA 5. I like doing it myself, but there's days where I want to just grind and make money or unlock some stuff through the bunker and complete missions and level up or races in the game and stuff with other players. Hey. But I can't do that when we got people, everyone and their mother, using the Oppressor Mark II in a lobby where I want to make money instead of get blown up all the time. And for one thing, the Mark II Oppressor is overpowered. The only current way to destroy somebody on a Mark II Oppressor is by another Mark II Oppressor, or they get too close to the freaking ground, and I can lock onto them. I can lock onto them and kill them while they're on their Mark IIs. Or an orbital cannon. Alright. I have still yet to find a way to where... I have still yet to find a way to literally strafe somebody in a jet that's on a Mark II. Like, find a target that's in a Mark II and strafe them out of the air with the jet. I have yet to find one. Alright, and that's pretty bad. When you guys have made a vehicle pretty much a god vehicle. Alright, so do something. Make the rockets not as much as a guaranteed hit. Make them like the Oppressor's rockets. Where they can't turn on a dime. Or they're not like the Deluxo, okay? The Deluxo, unless you go in passive mode, you are not outrunning that damn rocket unless you're in a laser as well. If you're in a laser, you can outrun them. If you're not in a laser and you're on foot or in your car, good luck avoiding that rocket. Because I'm going to tell you what, it's a guaranteed hit. It's a free kill. Alright? So do something with the Oppressor Mark II. Make it like the Mark I, where it can still spam rockets, but they can't turn on a dime like the Deluxo. Alright? Because it's a free kill, and the only reason people use it is because of that guaranteed hit. And the only way to avoid it is by taking the person out of their Mark II first, surprising them with an off-the-radar, and completely killing them. Or, you know, the orbital cannon. Or they get too close to the floor. That's it. Alright? It's a guaranteed hit, and it's bullshit. In a game that requires skill to play. Alright, now, for the lobby is kind of a personal request, because like I said, if I want to stop messing up online players and just earn money in a grind of missions and stuff in-game lobby, then please make a lobby where it's called Grind for Money in RP, where you literally you can just do missions and fuck up NPCs in the game. That's it. Online players can't fuck each other up in this session. And make it an actual option in the menu, not a random join session. Because maybe one day when I want to just, you know, join a GTA Online session and mess up players, I can do so without being matchmaked into a money and RP grind session. You know, money/RP grind session. That's all you need to list it as. And like I said, I still have access to my weapons wheel, but I cannot kill another player or destroy another player's supply run or vehicle, whatever you call them in this game. Make it entirely a lobby where the only fucking up in the game is an NPC, a computer-generated physical being in the game. That's the only thing I can wreck with any type of weaponry. Make it to where if we try to harm another player, it's completely it's like passive mode. Like passive mode, but I can still mess up NPCs in the game and blow other vehicles up, but not player personal vehicles or the players themselves. Make it entirely optional for that, because like I said, maybe I want to grind, maybe I want to earn some money and level up while I do it and get my supplies all up. At least the supplies, because I can get in an MC club or a VIP or CEO, and I can actually have people on Mark II oppressors all over the place and help me sell my goods. Alright, but at least to grind and get my supplies up. And while we're in that lobby and I'm in a motorcycle club and I have, you know, crew members, at least make it to where they earn money out of it, like me. And it shouldn't be that hard, considering you can just take, you know, it's not that hard to make a game mode. You guys obviously do it by making stunt races and stuff. Hell, you're doing it with the arena war. All you're doing is switching up the arena and the location of the arena. But I digress on that. Anyways, just do all that and, you know, that'd be fine. Because I no longer play Red Dead. I hate it. Because it's entirely broken right now, and until Rockstar is done with their little lawsuit and the little offended people can go on about their damn day. I don't understand why they complain about it, because, dude, is it affecting you in the real world? Because this is obviously a gang in the video game. Okay, it should not have any effect on what you do with your lives in the real world. Okay, in reality, it has nothing to do with you. Oh, but they're Pinkertons, they have our name. So? When has a video game really affected somebody without that person doing a rash decision? When has a video game ever have? I would dare to hear somebody say, oh, well, violent video games are the main cause of violence in the world. You know, I dare someone to say something that stupid right now. Because I will destroy that argument and prove to you wrong. Because I'll tell you now, if violent video games were the causes of violence in the world, period, how come I play violent video games and I'm not as violent unless you threaten my family members or me or somebody I hold close, almost like a family member? Besides targeting my close friends, my family, and myself, I'm not violent. Okay? I'm not that violent, really. And I play a lot of violent video games. You see the bullshit there? Yeah, that's what people are trying to do now. And now they're trying to pass a bill where we have to pay double the amount of tax, almost the same amount of taxes we would have to pay if we were to buy a gun. Okay, like if a gun's $250, well, that gun's gonna be almost 300. Is gonna be $305 after tax, or pretty close to it, like in the 80s or in the 90s after tax. It's gonna be like $295 after tax, plus some change. You see where I'm going with this? They're trying to make that into video games. Anyways, besides the point is the Pinkerton. I can't remember what their business is, but the Pinkertons are suing Rockstar because the name Pinkertons in Red Dead Redemption 2 is somehow affecting them when it's not affecting them at all. So, I can't think of a reason why they would do this besides make up that crappy excuse. Okay. It's like me saying I'm going to join the military, but I'm scared to do it. Which, I'm not scared to join the military. That's what that subject was. Alright. I'm not scared to join the military. I'm actually wanting to join the military. It's just, I got worries and concerns at home first. Which is everybody. But anyways, the subject that I mentioned just a couple of seconds ago is time on Call of Duty. Not everybody has 100 hours to just waste away. You know, like me, I'm going to be 26 this year, and I don't even got a job yet, and I'm already looking for a job that's going to be, I'm going to be working over 80 hours every 2 weeks, starting at $8 an hour as a custodian for a place. Not going to tell you what it is, but I'm just going to work as a custodian. And I'm going to be starting out at $8 an hour, and it's 80 hours every 2 weeks. Okay? I'm not going to have a lot of time anymore, period. Flat out, period. To grind in Call of Duty for some freaking weapons that they should add to the Xbox or PlayStation store and charge $4 for them. Alright, I don't have that type of time. Well, I have it right now, but if I do get the job, I'm not going to have it at all. I am flat out not going to have it. I'm not going to have that time anymore. And that's the subject I forgot about. And I just explained it. No one has that much of a time unless you're a 13-year-old little boy or girl. And you don't go to school. All right. Otherwise, the majority of the Call of Duty community does not have the time to always, grind 200 hours worth to a game. Now, I play a lot of games whenever I got the time. I play a lot of them. All right, with the very limited amount of time I have even now. And I don't have a job, and I still got other things to concern myself with. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that literally has very little time to play video games, and if they do, they can't do it for a long period of time. Like, I don't got time really to play all day, because I got to get out of here after 5. Alright, I got something to do, and it's not in my entire state. Alright? So, this is to Activision. Before I go ahead and get off of here. Stop pushing supply drops. You can say, oh, we ain't doing supply drops this year all you want. Then what are the reserve crates or boxes, huh? What are those? Those are supply drops just named different. Alright? And I can earn those every 2 to 3 hours. I can. They're still supply drops no matter how much you do, and it's full of junk. I have more chances of getting junk than I do something useful that'll actually help me in game wise. So you either put out an update for Call of Duty to access the Xbox store and PlayStation store or Steam store, whatever account, whatever console or gaming device you're playing on, to where we can go ahead and go pay $4 for that weapon, because I am tired of grinding over 100 hours to get to tier 100, or at least to get a weapon at a certain tier, and the tier getting reset because a new operation came out before I even get even 20 tiers close to it. So stop with the, hey, we need you need to spend over $1,000 to get this weapon. Or you can grind out 200 plus hours to get this weapon. Because either way, If we don't have money to get it, we're gonna never get it. And if we don't have enough time, 200 hours to play to get to tier 100, we might as well just not even try. Okay? Unless, like I said, unless you're a 13-year-old who would rather play games all day than go to school. Not a lot of people have that type of time, and if they make the time, they're extremely exhausted and almost tired of doing it. So you, the publisher, need to stop with the microtransactions and, oh yeah, you need to be in a grind fest mood to grind over 100 hours to get to this weapon. And you need to make it to where we can just go ahead and go pay $4 for this gun. And don't make it 10 or 20, 10, 15 or $20 for it either. I'm not stupid. I won't even buy it then because it's not even worth it. Just make it to where we can pay $4 and get the damn weapons like you used to do on Ghosts. And if I'm a season pass holder, I get them for free. Otherwise, I'm no longer going to pay $110 for your game. $60 and $50 for the pass. I'm not doing it no more. I'm done. D-O-N-E. Done. You've ruined my Call of Duty experience after Ghosts. You've started this bullshit with Advanced Warfare all the way up to Black Ops 4. I'm done. I'm burnt out. This year for Modern Warfare 4 is your last chance at redemption. No pun intended. Last chance. If you don't, you fix your bullshit now, you just lost a day one fan. I've been playing Call of Duty since the very first Call of Duty launched officially. And you're about to lose one. This is your last chance you're getting this year. After that, I'm done. I'm no longer going to waste my time, thoughts, breath, and money on your games.